the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. The CEO series. Master your mind and unleash your potential. Hey there, wonderful listeners. Welcome back to another insightful episode of the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we explore a topic that holds the key to personal and organizational success: developing a growth mindset. Now, I know you're eager to dive into this fascinating subject, so let's get started without further ado. To kick things off, let's understand what a growth mindset truly means. Essentially, it's the belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed traits, but rather malleable qualities that can be developed over time. This perspective is like having a powerful toolkit that equips you for the challenges of personal and professional growth. Picture this. A growth mindset is akin to having a pair of glasses that help you see the world as a landscape of opportunity. It's about recognizing that the journey to success is paved with effort, determination, and a willingness to learn. When you put on these glasses, suddenly, setbacks aren't roadblocks, but rather stepping stones on your path to mastery. Think about a painter who starts with a blank canvas. Every stroke, every color, every layer contributes to the creation of a masterpiece. Similarly, a growth mindset is like your artistic palette, allowing you to add new skills, knowledge, and experiences to your canvas of life. It's the understanding that just like a painting, you're a work in progress, evolving and improving with every brushstroke of effort you apply. Now, let's talk about the core elements of this mindset. First, embracing challenges. A growth mindset welcomes challenges as opportunities for growth. When you face a tough task, instead of feeling overwhelmed, you're excited by the chance to stretch your limits and expand your horizons. You understand that every challenge you conquer adds a new layer of strength to your character. And let's not forget about persistence. A growth mindset knows that success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistently showing up, putting in the work, and pushing through obstacles. Imagine a gardener who tends to their plants day in and day out, patiently nurturing them until they bloom. Similarly, you nurture your potential with persistence, watching it flourish over time. Effort is another cornerstone of a growth mindset. Instead of seeking shortcuts, you embrace the process. Effort isn't just about putting in the hours, it's about investing your energy in something that matters to you. It's about understanding that progress often comes in small, incremental steps. Just like a puzzle, each piece of effort you place brings you closer to completing the bigger picture of success. Lastly, a growth mindset thrives on learning from failures. It's like having a personal mentor in every setback. When things don't go as planned, you don't see it as a dead end. Instead, you analyze what went wrong, extract lessons from the experience, and use those insights to pave a smoother path forward. It's as if failure becomes your guide, showing you where to adjust your course for future victories. So, as we embark on this exploration of developing a growth mindset for personal and organizational success, remember that it's not just a concept, it's a powerful way of navigating life's challenges and opportunities. It's about seeing the potential within yourself and others and believing in the journey of growth that lies ahead. Our journey starts with the way we talk to ourselves. Positive self-talk is not just a fancy phrase, it's a dynamic force that can shape our mindset and actions. It's like having your own personal cheerleader, boosting your spirits and guiding you towards growth. When we transform our inner dialogue, we're essentially rewiring our brain for success. Imagine this. Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. Positive self-talk is like nourishing those seeds with water and sunlight, helping them sprout into a garden of confidence and self-assurance. It's about acknowledging your strengths, celebrating your achievements, and reminding yourself of your potential. Now, let's dive into why this matters for developing a growth mindset. When you replace self-doubt with encouraging thoughts, you're paving the way for resilience and confidence to take root. Think about it like this. In a world full of challenges, you become your own anchor, steadying yourself through the storms of uncertainty. Consider a scenario where you're faced with a challenging project at work. The traditional response might be, "I can't do this." But with a growth mindset, you shift your perspective to something far more empowering. I can learn and improve through this experience. Notice the difference. Instead of shutting the door on possibilities, you're opening up a realm of potential growth and development. Let me illustrate this with a practical example. Think about a well-known chef who has reached the pinnacle of culinary excellence. Their journey didn't involve magically concocting Michelin star meals from the start. No, it was a process, a journey of experimenting, tasting failures along the way, and continuously refining their skills. Just like this chef, developing a growth mindset requires patience and practice. When they faced a failed dish, they didn't throw in the towel, they took it as a lesson. They tweaked the recipe, adjusted the ingredients, and tried again until they mastered the art. This same principle applies to our growth mindset journey. We don't need to be perfect from the outset, we need to embrace the process, learn from our experiences, and gradually become better versions of ourselves. So, the next time you catch yourself doubting your abilities, remember that you possess the power to change that narrative. Engage in positive self-talk, encourage yourself to embrace challenges, and envision your potential for growth. Just as a chef crafts a dish with dedication and love, you too can shape your mindset with intentional and compassionate thoughts. With the foundation of positive self-talk laid, we're ready to dive deeper into the next cornerstone of developing a growth mindset: embracing challenges and learning from failures. Stay tuned for insights that will equip you with the tools to transform obstacles into stepping stones on your path to success. Challenges, my friends, are the stepping stones that pave the path to growth. They might seem intimidating at first glance, but within each challenge lies an opportunity for transformation. Imagine if life were a smooth, endless highway without any bumps or turns. It would be comfortable, yes, but it wouldn't inspire growth, resilience, or the sense of accomplishment that overcoming challenges brings. Now, let's talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's easy to remain in familiar territory where everything feels safe and predictable. But remember, growth doesn't thrive in comfort zones. It flourishes when you dare to venture into the unknown. Think of it as exploring a new country. You might encounter language barriers and cultural differences, but these experiences enrich your understanding and expand your horizons. Every setback you encounter is a hidden gem of wisdom waiting to be unearthed. When faced with challenges, it's tempting to throw your hands up in defeat. However, a growth mindset encourages a different approach. It nudges you to stand tall, look that challenge in the eye, and declare, "I'm ready to learn from you." And let's talk about failure. It's a word that often carries a heavy weight, but it shouldn't. Failure is not an end, it's a bend in the road that leads you to a different route. It's a chance to recalibrate, reassess, and apply newfound knowledge. Remember, the light bulb wasn't invented on the first try, but through multiple iterations and attempts. Edison, who we won't delve into here, understood that failure was simply a stepping stone to success. To make this tangible, let's dive into a practical example. Imagine a startup entrepreneur who has poured their heart and soul into a product launch, only to see it fall short of expectations. It's easy to feel defeated, right? But not for someone with a growth mindset. Instead of giving up, this entrepreneur takes a deep breath, steps back, and dissects what went awry. They gather feedback from their target audience and scrutinize their product's strengths and weaknesses. Armed with this newfound insight, they roll up their sleeves and embark on an iterative journey of improvement. Just like a skilled artist who meticulously refines their painting stroke by stroke, this entrepreneur refines their product, incorporating the feedback and addressing the gaps. What's the result? A better version that resonates more deeply with their audience and aligns more closely with their vision. This entrepreneurial journey is not just about the product, it's about cultivating a growth mindset that turns setbacks into springboards. As we've seen, challenges and failures are not the dead ends they often appear to be. Instead, they are the catalysts that drive us to develop a growth mindset and propel us toward the success we envision. In our next segment, we'll delve into the importance of effort and persistence in nurturing this mindset. Stay tuned and get ready to uncover the secrets of consistent progress and achievement. Welcome back, listeners. In this leg of our journey through cultivating a growth mindset, we're about to unveil two powerful ingredients that form the backbone of success: Effort and persistence. Think of them as the dynamic duo that transforms aspirations into achievements. Effort, my friends, is the magic elixir that bridges the gap between mediocrity and greatness. Imagine you're building a bridge across a vast chasm. Each beam, each rivet, represents the effort you invest in your pursuits. This bridge isn't just a physical structure, it's a metaphor for your progress, connecting where you are with where you aspire to be. A growth mindset is like a seasoned architect designing this bridge. It understands that consistent effort and unwavering perseverance are the keys to creating something that stands the test of time. It's not about overnight success, but about building a solid foundation that supports your dreams and aspirations. Now, let's address the concept of challenges. These are not obstacles designed to hinder you, they're opportunities for growth. It's like receiving a gift-wrapped box that's slightly difficult to open. Instead of setting it aside, a growth mindset eagerly unravels the challenge, knowing that the contents inside hold the potential for transformation. Imagine a musician who aspires to be a virtuoso in their chosen instrument. It's not solely their innate talent that propels them forward, it's their relentless dedication to honing their craft. They embrace each practice session as an opportunity to refine their skills, to smooth out the rough edges and elevate their performance. Let's delve into a practical example. Consider this musician, spending hours upon hours practicing scales, melodies, and complex compositions. Each note they play is a testament to their commitment, a small piece of effort that contributes to their grand symphony of success. It's not just about mastering an instrument, it's about mastering themselves through persistent effort. Just as a sculptor chips away at stone to reveal a masterpiece within, this musician chips away at doubt and limitations to uncover their potential. Their growth mindset propels them to view each practice session as a stepping stone toward mastery. So, dear listeners, we've established that effort and persistence are the dynamic duo that underpin the growth mindset journey. But that's not all, we've got more insights to uncover. In our next segment, we'll explore the world of continuous learning and seeking feedback. Get ready to discover how the thirst for knowledge and the embrace of constructive criticism can set you on the fast track to success. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. Now, we're about to unravel the threads that weave the fabric of continuous growth and success. Continuous learning and seeking feedback. So, grab your mental notebook because this segment is all about how to stay curious and evolve with purpose. Picture this. You're on a journey that doesn't have a destination. It's not a vacation with a return ticket, it's a lifelong expedition called learning. A growth mindset recognizes that learning is a lifelong adventure that doesn't end once you step out of the classroom. It's about cultivating a mindset that's open to new ideas, hungry for knowledge, and curious about the uncharted territories of your potential. Now, let's talk about feedback. It's like having a compass that guides you toward success. A growth mindset cherishes feedback, even when it's not always glowing praise. It understands that constructive criticism is a treasure map that leads you to hidden treasures of improvement. Just think of it as having a friendly guide on your journey, showing you where you can refine your path. Imagine this scenario. A marketing professional who's deeply passionate about their work. Instead of shying away from feedback, they actively seek it out. They send their campaigns out into the world, not just to be seen, but to be critiqued. And when feedback rolls in, they don't see it as a red mark on their report card. They see it as valuable insights that can steer them toward success. Think of it this way. Feedback is like a weather forecast. It helps you predict storms and sunshine in your professional landscape. This marketing pro doesn't just interpret feedback subjectively, they analyze it objectively, like data points that inform their strategies. If a campaign didn't yield the expected results, instead of feeling disheartened, they view it as an opportunity to iterate and improve. This continuous learning cycle they're on isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Just as an athlete trains rigorously to enhance their performance, this marketing professional hones their skills with each new campaign. And over time, their growth becomes evident as they adapt to the ever-evolving landscape of marketing. To paint a clearer picture, let's consider this marketing professional's journey. They create campaigns, put them into the world, gather feedback, and adjust their strategies accordingly. This iterative process resembles a sculptor molding clay into a masterpiece, shaping and reshaping until it aligns perfectly with their vision. In essence, a growth mindset embraces continuous learning and feedback as two essential tools that empower you to navigate the vast sea of possibilities. Just as a sailor uses a compass and a map to chart their course, you use these tools to steer your journey of growth and success. With continuous learning and feedback firmly in our toolkit, we're ready to explore the final cornerstone of cultivating a growth mindset: cultivating resilience and overcoming obstacles. Stay with us as we unveil the art of bouncing back, turning setbacks into stepping stones, and emerging stronger than ever. Don't touch that dial. Welcome back, dear listeners, to the next chapter of our exploration into the art of cultivating a growth mindset. In this segment, we're delving into the heart of resilience and the power of overcoming obstacles. So, get ready to learn how to transform setbacks into stepping stones that propel you toward success. Life, my friends, is like a grand obstacle course, filled with twists, turns, and challenges of all sizes. But worry not, because your growth mindset is your ultimate training ground. It's like donning a superhero cape made of determination and resilience, allowing you to navigate these obstacles with unwavering courage. Now, let's talk about setbacks. They're not dead ends, but rather temporary hurdles on your journey. A growth mindset understands that while obstacles might slow you down, they can never completely stop you. Just think of them as temporary traffic jams on your road to success. When you approach challenges with this perspective, you empower yourself to transcend them. Think about this. When faced with a roadblock, you don't abandon the journey, you seek alternative routes. Similarly, when faced with challenges, you don't throw in the towel, you find creative solutions, adapt your approach, and persevere until you overcome. A growth mindset is your trusty GPS, guiding you through detours and back onto the path of achievement. And here's the magical ingredient: resilience. It's like having a spring in your step, a force that propels you forward even when the ground seems shaky. Resilience isn't about never falling, it's about getting up every time you do. It's the determination to rise stronger after each setback, armed with the lessons you've learned along the way. Let's bring this to life with a practical example. Imagine an athlete, a runner, who's been training for months, gearing up for a major race. Suddenly, an injury strikes, temporarily sidelining them. Now, at this point, it's easy to be disheartened, right? But not for someone with a growth mindset. Instead of giving up on their dreams, this athlete rises to the challenge. They work closely with their trainers, who become their coaches of resilience. They follow a rigorous rehabilitation plan, showing the same discipline they exhibited during their training. Each step of the recovery process becomes a testament to their growth mindset. The determination within them fuels a comeback that's nothing short of triumphant. Just as a phoenix rises from its own ashes, this athlete returns to the track stronger, more resilient, and more determined than ever. Their journey showcases the essence of a growth mindset, the ability to transform setbacks into stepping stones, obstacles into opportunities, and limitations into launchpads for success. With the power of resilience and overcoming obstacles ingrained in our understanding of the growth mindset, we're nearing the conclusion of our journey. But before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible insights we've uncovered. In the final segment, I'll share some key takeaways, inspire you to take action, and invite you to become a lifelong student of growth and success. So, stick around, our concluding thoughts are just around the corner. Reflecting on this exhilarating journey, we've traversed the landscapes of growth, discovering how to nurture a mindset that paves the way for personal and organizational success. From embracing challenges to valuing effort, from seeking continuous learning to cultivating resilience, we've explored the map that leads us to triumphs beyond our imagination. As we stand at the crossroads of our final thoughts, remember that your mindset isn't just a passenger, it's the driver of your destiny. With a growth mindset steering the wheel, your path becomes one of purpose, progress, and endless possibilities. A huge thank you for joining me on this episode of the Mastery Mindset Podcast channel. I hope the insights you've gained today serve as stepping stones for your own growth journey. If this episode resonated with you, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you're choosing to embark on a continuous exploration of growth, success, and empowerment. Until our next encounter, remember that you're not limited by your past or defined by your challenges. Your potential knows no bounds, and with the tools of a growth mindset in your arsenal, you're equipped to shape your own story of success. Keep fostering that growth mindset, and let's continue our journey of discovery together. Until then, stay curious, stay hungry for growth, and keep reaching for the stars.